Podcasting from her kitchen table, it's Jacqueline J. Here with another episode of Cast Iron Skillet Chronicles, where we focus on faith, family, fun, and finance for my fierce, fly, and fabulous sisters over 40. Come on in the kitchen. Coffee's brewing. Pull up a chair and girl, let's talk. Now, here is your host for Cast Iron Skillet Chronicles, Jacqueline J.
Hey there, come on back in. We are still wrestling with these boxes, but we're almost done. So looking forward to getting this finished and completed, another project. But I digress. So my great grandma was such a pack rat, bless her sweet soul. I must admit, I have inherited some of those tendencies, although I am doing my best to purge. I kind of don't have a choice at the moment, but at any rate. But it has never been so pronounced as it is now that we're packing up to get up out of here. And I can't believe some of the stuff that I have been holding on to. But one thing that I have held on to for all of these years is her crystal punch bowl. You know the one, that real heavy crystal bowl that we used to use for sherbet punch at weddings and funerals and church socials. Well, aside from the physical stuff you hold on to, what else are you hoarding? What gift are you holding on to that needs to be released to the world? Why? Why are you holding on to it? Why are you hoarding it? What's holding you back? Why are you holding back from releasing your God-given greatness to the world? Not too long ago, I had the opportunity to attend a worship service at the Word of Faith Love Center in Atlanta as a guest of the Reverend Roxanne Robinson. And the title of the message was, "What did you say?" Pastor Reginald Garman's question to the congregation was, are you holding back because you're not sure if it's God speaking to you? Or is it because others around you are speaking negative messages to you? Listen, don't worry about when people laugh at your gift, because everybody would not understand what God has called you to do. Everybody is not going to get on board. Everybody is not even going to believe that it's possible for you to do what God has called you to do because of your past, because of who you used to be, because they don't believe you have the education, skills, or abilities to manifest your God-given greatness. People will doubt your life and they will doubt what God has called you to do. But you know what? That's okay because God didn't speak to them. And when God has not spoken to them, they don't have the same faith as you have, because faith comes by hearing and hearing by the word of God. So we produce faith through the things that we hear. So the more you hear something, the more you have faith. And this is why God would continually speak to you and why he would continue to confirm some things in your life. Confirm those things that he told you to do. What did you say? Say it with me. What did you say? You know, those times in your life when you hear things and you're like, hold up. Wait a minute. Did I hear what you just said? Did I hear that right? Did I? And you're like, what did you say? There are times when God is speaking to us, and because our faith may not be quite there yet, we're like, Lord, what did you say? And we look around as if there's someone else in the room that he's talking to and ask God again, you talking to me? And when you're running from doing what God told you to do, the last thing you want to hear is confirmation. Yes, I'm talking to you. Now go do what I told you to do. And when you don't do that, remember Jonah? Remember how Jonah had to get checked when he tried to run from what God told him to do? So when we first started announcing our move, we received mixed reactions. There were a lot of people that were happy that we were going forward onto a new adventure to experience something different. And then there were others who were like, do you have a job? Why are you just picking up and leaving your jobs and moving? Why are you going there? What's in Houston? Jesus said, I have come that you might have life and have it more abundantly. To be perfectly honest with you, we are not living an abundant life here for so many reasons. Yes, we have decent jobs and make a decent income between the two of us, but when we looked at purchasing a home, the housing prices for something decent were just not affordable. Also, my husband has a passion for radio sales and is looking forward to getting back into that industry. He's been in his job for over 6 years with absolutely no growth potential. I've been in my job for about 18 months or so, but you know what? Even then, it came to a point when we both realized that our season in this area has come to an end and it's time to move on to something different. What has been on your heart or in the back of your mind that you have a desire to explore? I was talking to a sister friend the other day about packing and moving, and she gave me some of the most wonderful, practical, and useful ideas and tips for managing this process. She said organization and administration are her gifts. Well, when I asked her what she was doing with those gifts and that she needs to share those gifts with the world, she said, and I quote, I got tips galore. I need to write this. And I thought, nah, no one needs this because this is how everyone operates. Not. I thought I was going to lose my mind before she provided her packing and moving suggestions and strategies. So now she's in the process of writing her book. What are your gifts? What do you love to do? How do you love to be of service? What has the Lord laid on your heart to do? What are you running from? Are you running from those who say it can't be done? Or are you running from the Lord? Going back to, remember what happened to Jonah when he tried to run from the Lord? I'm just saying. So, need to get back on some of these tips, tricks, and strategies for getting these last few boxes packed and ready for the movers. The movers are coming. The movers are coming quickly, more quickly than I'd like at this point, but I am so ready. I'm so ready to move. I'm so ready to go. I'm just not ready to be packed right now. I love the actual moving process, but this packing thing, not so much for me. I think the next time, possibly, when we move the next time, the movers will just come and pack everything up. And I just need to actually physically move from one location to another. But that's another story for another day. But back to what it is that we need to do to get up out of here, because time is swiftly moving along. So I thank you so very much for hanging out in the kitchen with me for a little bit while I go through these, go through packing these boxes and packing grandma's punch bowl, great grandma's punch bowl, actually. Take care. Until next time, remember, nothing changes unless you do. Take care. Stay safe, be well, and be blessed. Bye now. This episode of Cast Iron Skillet Chronicles is sponsored by LSW Media Group. Visit our website at lswmediagroup.com. Looking for some assistance in publishing, promotion, or publicity? Give us a call, 508-356-5646. Thank you for tuning in to this episode of Cast Iron Skillet Chronicles with your host, Jacqueline J. Enjoy this podcast? If so, Get in on the conversation and invite your sister friends. Join our Facebook group, Cast Iron Skillet Chronicles. Leave a message, ask a question, or suggest topics for upcoming episodes. Until next time, remember, nothing changes unless you do. Stay safe, be well, and be blessed.